Well, everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the AirPod Pros 3s and compare them against the AirPod 4s and see which particular set of AirPods are the better ones for you. Now, number one, the big thing to keep in mind here is that between both, they're both very good and they're both some of the newer AirPods you can buy. With the AirPods 4s, they do come out in two different models. The standard AirPods as well as the active noise cancellation version. So if you want to pick up the noise cancellation version, go for it. But in this case, I did kind of pick up the AirPods 4 standard model for myself. When you kind of look at them from a price tag standpoint, the AirPods 4s cost about $129. The AirPods Pro 3s cost about $249. So that right there is a little bit of a difference when it kind of comes down to that price tag. You are going to be getting a slightly cheaper version of an AirPod inside of the AirPods 4s. So some of you might want to pick up the cheaper one, but with the AirPods 4s, you're still able to maintain a standard type of build. The standard casing on the outside is a little bit smaller, more narrower than the AirPods Pro 3s. You're still getting a USB Type-C charger on the bottom, MagSafe wireless charger on the backside, and they still look pretty good. There's nothing else super crazy going on here, but they still hold up pretty well. With the AirPods Pro 3s, these ones have a couple more features inside of them. So the case itself is like a little bit wider, slightly larger in a way than the AirPods 4s. You're getting also a USB Type-C port here, which is great, but you are getting a speaker grill on the AirPods Pro 3s, which allow you to hear if it's charging or find it via Find My, it'll ping. And that's something that's really cool here. On the backside, you're getting the same wireless charger, MagSafe Apple Watch charger you can have on the backside of these particular AirPods. You also have a lanyard loop on the AirPods Pro 3s, which allow you to basically have a lanyard connect to the Pros. So it's a kind of a cool thing, but for the most part, I wouldn't go upgrade from one to the other just based off the casing. Now, when it comes down to the actual design and the chipset and all that stuff, they both have the H2 chipset inside. If you're comparing the standard AirPods 4s, there's no active noise cancellation. The AirPods Pro 3s have noise cancellation, they have adaptive audio and transparency mode, and they have conversational awareness as well, which is really cool. Now, if you are comparing the active noise cancellation one, then they both have active noise cancellation, then they both share those same features, but the AirPods Pro 3s should definitely sound better for the most part. The Pro 3s also have heart rate sensing, they have hearing test and hearing aid kind of protection there too, which is really cool, and they both do share live translation, which is nice. They both have force sensor touch control support, so those things are actually really good to have for the most part. When it comes down to the battery life, the AirPods 4s are giving you 5 hours of listening time on one charge, where the Pro 3s are giving you 8 hours. So there is a slight difference, but the AirPods 4's case gives you more charging time with 30 hours versus 24 hours on the AirPods Pro 3s. So that right there is also going to be another one of those small slight differences to keep in mind there as well. Now, when I'm looking at both these types of AirPods, I'm definitely a big fan of both. I think they're both very good options. But if it's up to me, I'm probably going to tell you the AirPods Pro 3s make a lot more sense to go and buy for sure than something like the AirPods 4s. But I think the AirPods 4s are still very good options as well. And like I said before, if you're going to go through and pick up a pair of AirPods, I think those ones are pretty good options as well. So in terms of that kind of covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.